is. And I want to eliminate any doubts to that. And the principles I'm about to share with you are going to be true for Montevideo, for anything you do in your life. And I've made a study over the years, you know, through all the Olympic teams I trained on, the training that I did at Franklin Covey, a company I was with before Montevideo, developed curriculum, I worked with individuals. And when I talk to people, you know, it always amazes me. You look at people and you study people's lives, you see some people who go on to do incredible things, and other people who kind of just do mediocre. They're mediocre, and they just do, their lives of mediocrity. What's the difference? Why do some people find greatness within them and some don't? Because it's in all of you. And I want to explore a little bit of that with you in the time that we have left tonight, and find that Olympian within you. That's actually that bobsled right there. I just put that picture in because of the Olympics just getting done. I'm with Jeff Bodine. He was a Daytona 500 winner. And he has a Bodine project, he's a big Montevideo distributor, and he has a Bodine project where he's actually the one that makes the bobsleds. And we just got an Olympic gold medal with one of the Bodine bobsleds at the Olympics, and so that's us before we took a run. Yeah, you can see the Montevideo on the side up there. We have our Montevideo bobsled. So he took me for a ride. He did. We had one of the Olympic bobsleds. Take us for a ride down the Salt Lake Olympic bobsled run. Anyway, so just show that. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Tonight, I want to explore with you how to awaken the Olympian within. 1954, Roger Bannister ran, and you can go one more. Roger Bannister ran the first sub-4 minute mile. People had tried and tried and tried to do it, but nobody could. And the physiologists started saying it's physically impossible, can't be done. And finally, in May of 1954, Roger Bannister did it. But here's the interesting thing. Years they had tried, people come close, nobody could do it. Once he did it, what happened? Everybody? No, not everybody. But other people did it. Not everyone. Lots of people did it. In fact, John Landy and Roger Bannister did it in the same race later that summer. What was once thought to be impossible now had become
possible.
Commonplace. No big deal. So much so that in 1985, an American runner by the name of Henry Marsh ran the mile in 3 minutes and 59 seconds in Burns Switzerland. Guess what? It got no press. Because who cares? I was number 147 among Americans to run the sub-4 minute mile. It was no big deal. What was once thought to be impossible now had become commonplace. I'm going to challenge you tonight to look at your lives, because I will bet you there are things that you think are impossible that can become commonplace. We place artificial ceilings in our life based upon what our life experiences have told us we can and can't do. People have told you in your life some things that you can't do, and you believed them. That's all you knew. That's all you had to go by. So you've limited yourself. People have told you what you can and can't do all your lives, and they do it every day. And when you live your lives based on what other people tell you, you set these ceilings. And one of the things I'm very grateful for is I had parents who taught me there's nothing you can't do, and we're here to support you. My grandfather gave me a saying that he had, and he kept with him, and when he passed away, it was given to me, handwritten by him. It said, you can accomplish anything of a righteous nature if you have the faith, the desire, and are willing to do the work. And I was raised with the mentality there's nothing you can't do. There weren't limits that were put on me. And in your lives, I bet you there's some limits that have been put on your lives. And people have told you that, hey, don't do that, people already tried, or you can't do that, or whatever. And you believed them. And so tonight I hope we can take some of those limits off and find that greatness that's within each of you. So we're going to have to think a little bit differently. We're going to have to do things a little bit differently, different mindsets. So let me show you. Go ahead.
Some people thought we were crazy. But I'm a firm believer in paradigm breaking, outside the box thinking. Amen.
That was over 15 minutes ago, man!
And since Terry's been with us, our productivity has gone up 46%.